Hi guys, welcome to Beauty Inside and Out, and I'm Sherry. Well, I just was sitting here, and this is, I guess, part two. Um, I gotta turn you guys around just a bit so you can see my lights on my shelf. They're cute. I gave Kimmy off Kimmy's boxes some in her little box I sent, but hers are hearts, red hearts. So you just gotta untwine them, and I mean, they're not seriously long, but they're enough to put some accent on. And I got the pink ones. They're just like, I don't know, like little crystals or something, even though they're not real crystals. But anyway, I was sitting here thinking, because I wanted to bring you how to make this mixture. And if you buy this stuff, it will last you probably, with the exception of maybe the rose water with the glycerin. But everything else will last you probably because it doesn't expire or anything for a while. I have to look, but a year, maybe a year and a half, because they're oils, so you don't use a lot of them. So it would just be your water with the glycerin and then your regular purified water that you'd be spending the most money on once you bought the oils. And I bought the big peppermint, so good grief, long time. But I was sitting here thinking about making this mixture, and I went, man, it's Friday. So happy Fun Day Fridays, guys. So we will be having another draw on the Friday closest to the 15th. And I'm waiting for that ColourPop palette to come in. So whoever wins the Fun Day Fridays this time will have the choice either between the ColourPop palette or the Too Faced palette, watermelon palette. So they'll have the choice between the two of those. But anyway, I'm glad I'm on here. It's Friday. So usually I'll upload on Thursday because it takes so long. But I'm hoping not. But if it does, it should be up by tomorrow, hopefully. Unless our Wi-Fi goes out or something. But anyway, let me show you guys how to make this concoction. And then I'll show you the results because I did it last night. You do not rinse this out. You leave it in your hair. And like I said, I picked one of these up at Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or whatever. And then I always put my oils in first. And let me get my glasses on because I'm blind as a bat, but that's okay. Okay, I think I'm going, let's see, what do I usually start with? Start with usually the tea tree oil. It cools, it nourishes. It cools, it nourishes, it hydrates hair roots to help stimulate scalp circulation. So it's good for the circulation in the scalp. And that's definitely what I need because it soothes my scalp and it hurts and, all kinds of good stuff. I don't know why people are calling me. But I just put like a couple, that's really even too much. But just put like a couple drops in there. And then that's it. And then I'll shake this up. And then I also put the biotin in its safe, natural way to help produce and increase hair growth and thickness. So I used the biotin oil. Just put a little of that in. And then I put in the peppermint. And this also soothes. So it helps with dryness, itching, and other scalp problems. Helps promote hair growth by stimulating blood circulation around the scalp. Helps soothe itchy, dry scalp. So it's awesome. The peppermint I love. And it's dinner time. I really love that too because I'm hungry. But I put a couple, squirts of that in. Then I add some of this rose water, and this is the Heritage Storage. I got all this stuff on Amazon. So you can either put it in the search engine, the oils that I got, and then this also. And I think this was the most expensive thing. I think this was about $10, 10 something. These, I believe, were like $3 or $4. So not much at all. And then the peppermint one, I think I paid $5 or $6. So, and the oils will last you forever. Just about. But I unscrew it. And then I don't add too much of this because it does have the glycerin in it. That's about all. My mom's yelling at Ace. That's about all I add. And then I'm going to take my regular purified water. And then I just pour it in all the way to the top. Or close to the top. I leave enough room to be sure I can shake everything. Now, you got to kind of get your mixture right, especially according to your hair and your scalp. But I make it to where it's not real oily, so your hair isn't greasy once you put it in. And I have dry hair anyway, so you can, make it according to your hair. Maybe use less. But, I didn't put an awful lot of oil in there. Now I'm going to see how oily it is. And really, we could add a little bit more water because it is still a little bit too oily. And just feel it. If it feels too oily, then just add more water. But it's what I do. I'll make this concoction. And then I'll stick this in my refrigerator. So even when it gets cool, that soothes the scalp too. And it's good for the roots. The colder, the better. So, and then I put it in something like this. I used to buy this stuff, and I would have to buy, I was spending $20, because this is like $22, I think, now. Or $21 on Amazon. And I was having to buy this weekly. So I figured out this concoction, and I don't even have to buy this anymore. But I did save the bottle because I'll put my concoction in the bottle. And then I'm going to, this is already full from my last time, but you just pump it and see what I got here. And it's not oily at all. It's just very soothing. It's not oily a bit. So I take that wherever I'm having the problem, like certain parts of my scalp, I'll just take it and rub it in. And that takes like the sensation or the sensitivity or the pain or whatever, it takes it right away after I rub it in. But I was having some problems last night because I think of my stress level. But my hair is really thinning out. Because whatever's going on with me, I go to the dermatologist, I think on the 25th, I think the 25th. But I'll rub it in and then just let it dry, and then I'll see what I got the next morning. But this morning, and it does this all the time. My hair's really thinning, guys. So keep that in mind. But I'll take this out if I can. But look what it's done. And if you wear it a certain way, you can't even tell that you're getting really thin spots, Now, I can't leave it up like that forever because it does hurt my head after a while. But I'm starting to get these patches from my hair being so thin. But when I use this stuff, it thickens the root. And look, it's like now I can't even find a place hardly that I'm having problems with. Because I'm thinning out real bad here. There's a lot of problems in this area. You know, the head, back here. But, and then even here. But when I put this stuff on my head, it like lifts the root or something. And it's like almost I've got a full head of hair. Now I can go in there and put the hot iron on it, and then it will come back and you'll be able to see more of the patches that's, you know, missing the hair. But, I mean, when I wear this, they can't even tell that I'm losing any hair because the doctors will go, well, where's it? Where are you losing it? But it's due to this stuff that I'm using, this concoction. But it gives you so much more volume. I need a haircut, really. But, I mean, my goodness, from what it was to what it is now, you could hardly even tell. You know, I mean, you can tell here that it's really receding. But you're not seeing any bald spots. And that's the answer. You're not wanting to see those bald spots. And then when I yank it up, you can't tell here, really, or here, that it's missing a lot of hair. Because it takes those roots and just bunches them up. So, I thought I'd get on here and let you guys see the concoction and then the results of after I use this and let it dry. I don't use a blow dryer. I let it dry normally, just naturally, just let it dry. And then I can still style it and it won't be as noticeable because it's pushed those roots up. You know, it's lifted them up somehow and it covers up a lot of the bald spots or receding area. But I promise you, if you get this stuff, and these oils will last you forever. The main thing you're going to spend money on is the rose water. And the purified water, which is next to nothing. But these oils will last you. So then, you know, this, I've had this now for 2 months, I think. Well, sometimes I'll use it as a toner too, because it's real good for that. Real good for the skin. But it is the rose water with the glycerin. Because it does help my sensitivity in the scalp. My scalp's not dry. It doesn't itch. It does hurt at times. Then I use this. And I'm good all day long. I'll probably use some tonight because I've had my hair up like this. But, yeah. This stuff, I saved 20 bucks a week using this. And it looks like I got a full head of hair. Alright, guys. Well, I guess this was Fun Day Fridays. And I might come back and do another video. I've got some boxy pop-ups. I'm debating on whether going and getting them. I've got one already. I just haven't unboxed it. Well, I've looked in it, but haven't showed you. Okay, guys, I'm going to go for now. I'm feeling lots better. And I do have another update on Rodney. But I will share that in the next video because we're already at 14 minutes. So you know how it takes to upload these videos. And I want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And you're already praying for my family and myself. And I appreciate that more than you know. All right, guys. I love you bunches. All right. And remember to always put him first because he puts you first. Okay, guys. Bye-bye. See you in the next video. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please. I'm at 75. So I need 25 more to be 100. So I'm excited. I am so excited. All right, guys. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video. Give us a thumbs up. Okay. Bye-bye.